So we'll go in three, two, one, go.
We're gonna get the Duck Hunt run back after this, right?
I was hoping like
bonus
you
incentive?
the menu to Duck Hunt. I'm like, yo, this fake out. I'm so ready.
He is in Smash, so I mean, you know.
So this is Mario 1. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Pretty not so known indie game.
Yeah, it's a video game. I haven't really heard of it. Ooh, just barely missing.
So Supersonic was going for a thing there called flagpole glitch, where you basically get Mario to grab the bottom of the flagpole by clipping into the block. It's a very precise trick. Saves a frame rule in various different stages, but it's super difficult to execute. And I guess we could talk about what a frame rule is.
Strimmer, what is a frame rule?
Well,
I think
dear viewer, think of Mario 1 as a series of bus stops. And every 21 frames, a bus will leave this.
This is the legally required explanation of frame.
I think it is. Like I don't think
It is.
I tried using like a
100%.
subway station once, and people flipped out. People flipped out that I didn't use buses. So,
Yeah.
so every 21 frames, the game is like, "Hey, did Mario beat the stage?" And if you did, it's like, "All right, cool, great. We're gonna go to the next one. That's awesome." So it doesn't really matter if you arrive 1 frame early or 19 frames early. You just got to be on that right exact frame rule. So that's really how time is measured in this game, is basically losing and gaining frame rules in different stages. So that flagpole glitch you saw earlier was one that can potentially save a frame rule if it's gotten. So
Yeah, and it's about a third of a second or
yes.
so.
21
Roughly, yeah.
So yeah, about
Yeah.
a second.
So, just to kind of put it in, because I know sometimes just like talking about frames, it can kind of get a little like, how much time is that actually? Yeah, so each one is about a third of a second. So
Besides the amount of time it saves you getting through stages, though, that does kind of control the RNG of the game as well.
Yes.
So knowing which frame rule you're on and knowing how many frames you can lose is important, and that looks kind of weird right there.
What did you do? That seems probably shouldn't have done
are
that,
you
right?
cheating here? I feel like you're cheating.
This looks cheating.
I'm doing a thing. Check this out.
Okay.
Something feels wrong here. Poison mushrooms are supposed to be in lost levels, dude.
Yeah,
What are
you were
doing?
big. Why are you small Mario now? You were big Mario.
All right, so
But
this
now-
here.
Oh god.
This feels wrong.
This is the small fire Mario glitch. So basically what I did in 1-4, I touched the axe and Bowser at the same time. So the game gets confused into thinking that we completed the level, however we still got hit, thus keeping Mario in his big state. And then the next power-up which we grab is a mushroom which will turn him small, but it's basically giving him a free hit, so to speak. And then when we grab the fire flower, we get firepower with our small hitbox. And as you can see, like, there isn't really an animation for small fire Mario, but this will not affect his hitbox in any way, even though you'll see like half of Big Fire's image showing up.
Yeah, his head just like gets a little big every time you shoot a fireball. It's fine. It's
Maybe
fine.
he's just spitting them somehow, and that's like the animation of the fire entering his
His
skull.
jaw just unhinges.
I think, like, honestly, like, personal theory here.
Yeah. Okay.
Small Fire Mario was actually the inspiration for Luigi in Mario 2U. Because, like, you've seen Luigi when he's small.
Oh,
like, his
man.
head is
Yeah,
gigantic.
he's big old-
like, he
big
has,
old
like,
fat head.
95% head.
You're probably right.
That was a water stage, by the way.
Yeah, no, that was...
There's a couple of those in this game. They're not fun. But Sonic's too good at this game. We can't talk about it. It's already like almost over.
Yeah, I mean, 2-3 even really is like the hold right stage. 2-1 is the technical. You see, he like actually spawning his head into the
mad
fireball,
swag.
killing the fish. I
things
don't
you
even
can
know what
do,
to say
man.
anymore.
But yeah, this
So-
kind of gives you the advantage of having the small Mario hitbox with also having firepower. So it's really the best of both worlds. You get to
Yeah,
do some
and...
things a lot easier as small Mario, but also still that firepower available for you.
Yeah, and the big time saves you're actually going to see, hopefully, at the end of this stage, you'll kind of see one of where all the firepower, saves the most time, is these fire kills on Bowser. You'll notice that when he first killed Bowser the first time, the bridge had to like disappear for Bowser to fall under, and then this time he kills him with the fire, grabs the axe, and the bridge doesn't have to drop. That saves a considerable amount of time over the course of the run. You know, if you can keep this fire and you can fire kill every Bowser in the run.
Yeah.
So
Last one's the only one that doesn't matter because time is when you get the axe there anyway.
Yep.
Small Mario there, because of the hitbox, there's a couple of spots in 2-4, and there's going to be plenty more throughout the run, where it's just easier to navigate as Small Mario as well. You don't have to duck and slide under things. You don't have to worry about the big hitbox, and it's just fun to get the best of both worlds. I think it's unfortunate. Is it still slightly slower? I think the record is still Big Fire Mario.
Yeah, the records with Big Fire Mario. With Small Fire, you can get like, if everything goes well, you can get a 1907 with it.
Which is still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fastest time with Small Fire right now is 1911.012 by GT Ace. I currently have 1914 with Small Fire. And Goofy Chocobo, who's another good Mario runner, he has a 1911 as well with Small Fire. So it's actually been picking up a lot of steam. A lot of people are trying out Small Fire and Warpless runs. It's a lot of fun too, especially in like marathon and races as well.
yeah, it's just a fun strat. Like, I mean, everybody knew about this glitch as a kid, right? Like, it was one of. I remember hearing about it. Like, I remember like messing around with it. Like maybe not in like early '90s, but like at least late '90s when the internet became a thing. Like,
Did you had friends that were Mario Brothers? Like what?
yeah, no,
I didn't know about this.
I guess I don't know.
You just had the right friends, I guess.
I guess.
Maybe we had the wrong friends. Who knows?
A little bit of both.
Ooh, those Potoboos. All right. So 3-4 is one of those stages where if you do know what frame rule you're on, it really helps out because you can kind of know how those Potoboos are going to, what they're going to do, how high they're gonna shoot up and stuff like that. So Sonic having to just kind of play it by ear there, but able to get through just fine. Moving on to 4-1.
Kind of see I got that Lucky 2 right underneath. Just further
Nobody
along.
likes Lakitu.
Oh no, nobody does. Let me try Flagpole Glitch again. Nope, not even close.
Yeah, and you will notice it is actually, to note rather, unless you get the flagpole glitch, it is actually still faster to grab it at the top, which you've seen him doing in stages that he is not attempting the flagpole glitch. But yeah, if he were to get the flagpole glitch, it basically skips that flag coming all the way down. So it saves, a frame rule in most cases. I don't know of anywhere that it would actually save more than that.
Yeah, I think 1-1, it's a little harder to get Flagpole Glitch, the frame rule that is, because you need a good underground for that one. And there's I think it's up to 4 frames you have to be in, that, fast really. Because if you're slow and you get Flagpole Glitch, it's just going to be the normal time you get.
Yep. Yeah, the bus leaves the station in 1-1 on a pretty tight schedule, as it were. Which that's kind of the thing with this game, is there's a lot of stages, there's stages like 1-1 where you basically have to play perfectly to get every stage rule, and then frame rule, but then there are some that you have a handful of frames either way to mess up, I guess. So, can you clip a Small Fire Mario? Is Supersonic gonna have to apologize to me? I didn't even go for it. I feel like he needs to apologize anyway.
I don't think you can really. I mean, there's certain walls you can clip through, but it's more beneficial in any percent. But
sure,
with Big Fire, it's actually kind of similar to SMB3, like 7-1. If you do the crouch jump to get into the corner, it's pretty much the same exact thing in this one.
Makes sense.
Yep, that makes sense. But kind of what I was talking about there is a clip that if you're big, there in 4-4, you can kind of clip through and avoid having to go back to the left. Does it even save time, Cab? I know you're the one that...
I think it saves a very small amount of time because, yeah, you don't have to go back to the left, but because you go through the wall a little slower, you lose all your momentum. It's such a minimal amount of time. I'm not sure if you even... I think you might get a frame roll.
I was gonna say, I'm not even sure if you get a frame roll from, but...
Honestly, we need to get, like, Cosmic and Andrew G and Darby in here for that one.
Yeah.
Maybe some Wes and Royal Gamer, too.
Yeah, as far as
I think
4-4...
that's the new blood.
Yeah, I think in 4-4, I used to go for the clip in, like, attempts. And, basically, I normally save, like, 2 frame rolls. That also depends on the Bowser fight, too. If you get, like, a 349 or a 350 in 4-4. Yeah, I think it can save about a second, more than likely, if everything goes perfectly well.
Oh my god, these bills.
These bills are out for blood.
The bills of
Bills
questionable
of
intent.
questionable intent.
5-3 and 6-3 have these random bullet bills that'll shoot at you, and they're awful. That's really all you need to know about them.
Yeah, and I wanna call out. We were talking about Cosmic earlier. I want to call out Cosmic because he was telling me how 5-3, like, oh, you don't even have to worry about it, even if you don't know what frame you're on, it's easy. And then like 2 days later, I saw him in a run and he got hit by a fireball or by a bullet bill in 5-3. So don't ever listen to what I know, right? Don't ever listen to anything anybody ever says. Those bills are terrible, and they're just the worst. But hey, look at that! You killed Bowser with fire. Look at you go.
Not only that, I mean, he's running under Bowser because Bowser's jumping forward, and Small Mario doesn't need to duck and stop when he does that. He just keeps going.
Yeah, one of the best things about having small fire is that you don't have to worry about ducking in this run. As with big fire, you do have to duck in some spots, but obviously it is faster because less power-up grabs first of all, and you get to take out 1-4 Bowser with it too, so that's like 2.5 seconds saved over small fire.
Streamer, why did you get a firework in this level? Isn't that slow?
I'm glad you asked. So, hang on, I'm laughing a bit too much right now. Okay, so if you get like a 1, 3, or a 6 at the end of your timer, you'll get fireworks, and it'll be like 1, 3, and 6 respectively. Now, if you get 1 firework, it's actually not bad because you don't lose any time from it. But if you get like 3 fireworks, it's roughly about a little over a second, and then like 6 fireworks is like a little over 2 seconds. So that's why you kind of notice a lot of the runners will not go for fireworks. If it's just 1 firework, we just basically go for that. There's like a couple levels.
You lose as much time waiting for the firework to go away as you would just eating it.
Yep.
Yeah. Now this level I do have to do a slowdown. Otherwise I would get a 6 here.
Although, shoutouts to the 4th of July 144 fireworks race.
Oh yeah.
4th of July and New Year's, there's usually a 144 get 6 fireworks on every possible stage race. Don't miss it.
That's right. There's one that
Yeah.
happens on New Year's too.
I'm never
other,
home on New Year's.
Things for New Year's.
Yeah,
I usually end up missing that one.
yeah. I like to do other things on New Year's than play Mario 1.
Some of us don't have lives, so you know.
I'd also like to do things on July 4th than play Mario 1, but I don't usually have plans then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of saw that lag spike there. That's because Bowser begins to throw hammers.
The best with the lag spike is the characters at the top of the screen start also getting like garbage texted.
Yeah,
You see it again in 7-4 if we're lucky.
Yeah, the HUD up there just like goes completely crazy.
7-1 is probably one of the harder stages in the run, and Supersonic just made it look easy.
Easy stage.
Easy.
So free.
That Buzzy Beetle at the end, it cost Cosmic a race before. That Buzzy Beetle could be a troll.
Yeah, I always thought that you could like usually just like jump and then you'll bounce off that Buzzy Beetle and be fine. But then yeah, I did see that in I think a previous tournament or something. It didn't work out. Just when you think something consistent in a Mario game, it laughs at you.
Yeah.
Nothing has ever been consistent in any Mario game ever.
So 7-2, pretty much a rehash of 2-2, but they just put more stuff in your way. But Sonic handling it pretty nicely here. It's just one of those things where those cheeps are going to spawn pretty much randomly, just in random locations. So you just have to react to where they're going to be, and very nice.
Okay, so someone in chat was asking about the blooper. So apparently, when Bowser gets killed in any castle from 1 through 7, it's actually an imposter. It's not the real guy. So a lot of these enemies somehow dress up in this gigantic Bowser suit, act like they're Bowser, and they have like this, I don't know, like a flamethrower for like his fire. And
Yeah, I
then-
know.
Yeah, how do they breathe fire? That's some
Well,
technology.
I think the real question is, how does the blooper throw hammers? Right?
Is
The
Mario
hammer brother
one-
that's in the suit here, I get, but
Is Mario 1 a mech game secretly? Like, are these all mechanical suits?
I mean that's why Mario's head just keeps exploding with fire, right?
See, I always pictured it more like Ratatouille, where like the blooper is like in the Bowser's like hair,
Okay,
like controlling him, pulling him like that.
maybe. I don't know. 7-4, by the way. You see Sonic taking specific paths here. This is another one of the maze kind of stages, but pretty straightforward when you know where you're going. There's our Hammer Bro Bowser dying.
Hey, at least it was a hammer bro throwing hammers.
That one, yeah, he's
Yeah,
got
that one
that
makes
kind of
sense.
capability.
That one makes a little
You can do
sense.
that.
The
That's
fire,
not
the fire still raises questions, but
Actually, interesting thing that I just thought about. I don't know if any of you guys played Luigi's Mansion before, but the
I
final
haven't,
boss.
No spoilers.
Oh man,
No
you're right.
spoilers.
Oh no!
No, you can say it. I'm just gonna deafen. Just go ahead and say it. Okay.
Okay.
Dude, the game's 18 years old.
Okay, so
Oh,
my
no, wait, I'm sorry, it's
theory,
17.
yeah, my theory is like since the final boss is King Boo, I think, and he
Yeah.
uses that Bowser mech, I kind of wonder if they took inspiration from Mario 1.
dude, that's so cosmic brain.
Because if you think about it, his head flies off, like when he gets hit. Although, like the head doesn't really fly off in this game, but it's always an imposter.
Technological limitation.
Yeah. It's
They
8-bit.
intended it to be there.
What's
So I
up,
have
Colonel?
quick time for a quick donation reading.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I got $150 from Anonymous saying for Donatello and TMNT, the best turtle, not Raph, needs to win.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
So I think that race is getting pretty spicy right now.
I mean, I also have to drop a hot disagree. Like
Wait for it.
I couldn't do it.
Aw.
I did it wrong.
the best turtle, not Raph. Which I mean, Raph isn't the best turtle anyway, but the best
No.
turtle is Leo. Everybody knows that.
Excuse me, Mikey. Hello.
Where's Michelangelo in this?
Thank you. All right, we got 2 votes, Mikey. So clearly, Michelangelo, objectively best turtle.
Anonymous getting their getting their money's worth by sowing some discord here.
Wow.
I mean, if you think there's bad blood now, just wait until after I put Oglib in the dumpster here in half an hour or so.
Was that? Okay, hold on. We'll get back to that. But did that mushroom even just like show up, or was it like?
I didn't even see the mushroom.
Yeah. Okay. I was watching Sonic, and mushroom just showed up. All of a sudden, he was big again. I didn't know if that was me or what was going on there.
It was sprite
This
limits.
is-
I'm actually
Oh,
gonna
sprite
take
limits.
a death here because I don't want to be big
Okay.
vulnerable Mario.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible to be big Mario and be killed in one hit.
Yeah. So if you
Yeah.
take a death when you're in that kind of glitched state, then the game kind of figures out what's going on, and reverts you back to your normal small Mario. So if you don't have fire, big small Mario is pretty terrible. So, but really, it shouldn't matter at this point. Like we said before, 8-4 just matters when you touch the axe. You don't care about the bridge animation. So
Nice wall jump.
nice wall jump.
Nice wall jump.
Thanks, guys.
We're coming up on time, by the way.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
very shortly.
Almost here. So we see a little turnaround there.
Strimmer,
Actually,
you
should
went
be able
in
to
the
go
wrong
down that
pipe.
Yeah.
I have played Mario 1. I understand that pipe does not take. That pipe takes you to a coin cache.
Yeah.
That doesn't even go to Coin Cash.
It
No,
doesn't.
that just goes back
It
to
doesn't,
the,
but the
you
copy pops
respect
it
the
doesn't
meme.
work. Yeah.
In time, by the way.
Nice.
Nice run.
Nice run.
Thanks.
Timer was probably paying more attention to the game than we were. I don't know.
But you all know what you signed up for.
Do we though?
Yeah, what was the time?
What
was
do we
the
get?
hot time on this one?
1954.
That's
That's
nice. That's
Still,
solid.
that's pretty good,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
considering.